Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 8.3. I am an Oldguy Gaming, and we are going to take the old J-Jet apart, piece by piece, and we're going to feed it into the factory, along with the additional ores that we need for hardened steel, and we're going to create for ourselves the J-Jet version 3. Which has already been upgraded on the multiplayer server to hardened steel. So we'll get most of the stuff that we need from this. And okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Apologize for that little interruption there. So anyway, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take this thing apart. We're going to put the parts in the factory. And then once that's all done, then we'll have to add some more Sathium, maybe a little bit more Neo and stuff. And then we're going to rebuild this as the J-Jet version 3, which will have the hardened steel. Once we get that done, I'm going to make a couple more modifications to it. Essentially, I'm going to expand the cabin so we can actually put a couple seats in there. So I can take passengers with me on the multiplayer server. So we're going to make it a little longer. And then I'm also going to redo the front end so that the cockpit is enclosed in armored glass. Okay, so that's the plan for this episode. I have this furnace too. And so I put all the iron and copper and silicon in here. Let's take a look and see how our Sath and our other stuff's doing. So the Sath's in here. Look at all that Sathium. That is just a beautiful sight. And then in here we have the Cobalt and the Neo cooking up from all that mining we did in the last few episodes on Enaz. And we are heading back to Enaz pretty quick, as soon as possible, so that we can get our outpost built, farm up some golems, take out some POIs, and just really take over that place. That's kind of the plan. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this. I think we'll stand here and we'll use the drone. And again, the name of the game here is just to take everything apart. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we do that, though, we need to actually unload the rest of the stuff in here. So let's grab all of this out of there. Whoops. Let's grab all of this ammo out of there. These are all the parts for our base. I don't think I want to mix that stuff up. We got a whole bunch of stuff in here too that we're just going to transfer over to. That actually is for the base too. That we'll transfer over to the constructors inside the main base for now. So let's see if it's a component or that kind of stuff. We'll put it in there. Want to keep the fuel. Let's use this container for the stuff that we want to put back into the new J-Jet, which is all going to be all of this stuff here. Our oxygen, our fuel, our ammo. We might want to actually make some more ammo up too. In fact, I need to make some more ammo for. I need to make some more ammo for even just my gun, my normal gun. I've got a bunch of fuel cooking up in here. Let's see. This is doing armored concrete blocks. Okay. So if we go here, I want to make some more 15 mil bullets. Let's make a stack of those, and I want to make some more just projectile rounds. We'll make another stack of those as well. So this bin, what we'll do is we'll keep our base stuff in there, and we'll keep our small vessel stuff in there. I need to repair. Do I have a? I don't have a repair bay here, do I? I got one back at the other base, but not one here. Okay, so let's finish unloading this guy before we start to take it apart. Okay, I'm back. And so basically I emptied this entire thing out. There's nothing left inside of it now. I don't know why that light's... Oh yeah, I know why that light's hanging out. There used to be like a little piece there. Let's see if we can pop that guy. Okay, so yeah, we're going to take this apart. We're going to take it apart. We're going to keep the pieces whole so that we can just feed them right into the factory. let's grab this light too. So we'll take the guns apart. Since we're going to, just be spawning this back in through the factory, we want all the pieces. If you put the pieces whole into the factory, it goes a little faster than putting ingots in. I think I can take all those off, yeah. So we'll take that off, we'll take those off. Let's just, we'll get the wing on this side, and then we'll take the thing apart from the top. I think what I'll do here is I might actually do some time lapse. Let's do some time lapse on this as we take this thing apart. Okay, so enjoy the time lapse, guys. We'll put some music on, and I'll see you back here when we got this thing completely taken apart. Okay, so that's about it for the J-Jet, completely disassembled, and we're going to feed it all back into the factory, recycling all these components, and that gets us basically up to here. And we recouped all of our Neo. We're just a little bit shy on Cobalt. Fairly shy on those two things because when we did the upgrade, we needed that stuff. So, okay, hold on one second. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the remaining pieces that we need. So we didn't need any more Neo. We need a lot more Saphium. I think we need a little more Cobalt and a little more of those ores. So let's see, iron ingot. Let's put in that many more. I don't care if I go over a little bit. It's not a big deal. Since we have an abundance now. Silicon. We need 100 silicon. And we only need about 10 cobalt. Well, 11, actually. And we'll just put that many in. Okay. All right, so 100 silicon and 200 and change in Saf. All right, so we'll do that for the silicon. And then let's just go grab some Saf from the furnace upstairs here. Grab a whole stack there. We should probably check our fuel level in the base, running 3 furnaces. Oh yeah, darn near out of fuel. Glad I thought to do that. Let's grab those fuels and we'll fill that completely back up. And then the factory, we need let's just put 250 Saf in there and start production. Sweet. Okay, so oh, this is gonna go super fast. Wait a minute. No, hold on, what? I'm confused. See, the thing is when you put components in, whole components, it really speeds things up because, it doesn't have to make them again. So yeah, this thing's almost done already. There we go. Look at that. I was looking at this, but that's how much time it would take to make it from, basically from scratch. Okay, we got the J-Jet version 3 back. Let's just go ahead and put it right back where the other one was. It's not really going to look any different, I don't think, than the other one. We just have to back it up a little bit. There we go. Actually, you know what, though? I think I want it to face this direction. So really, I think the only difference between this one and the other one at this point in time is that this one, of course, has hardened steel. Yellow. But as you can see, it's almost identical otherwise. This one does also have grates over the thrusters too, to give them some armor. So that's another difference between this one and the other one. But at first glance, anyways, it looks pretty much identical to the other one. So what we're going to do is like I said, we're going to redo the cockpit and we're going to extend the fuselage out a little bit so we can put at least 2, maybe even 4 seats inside there, so we can carry passengers with us. Okay, we're back. I had to take a break there and do something. So let's see. There's a couple things I want to do before we get started with the modifications to the jet there. The first thing is I was watching 2 or 3 or 4 episodes back, excuse me, when I had set up this garden, and I realized that I had messed up my ratio. I actually had done a 1-to-1 ratio instead of a 2-to-1 ratio with the vegetables versus the spices here. And so I have since fixed that. So now we have basically the right ratio of veggies to spices. Basically, we need twice as many veggies as spices in order to make our canned veggies. So let's go ahead and pick all of this, and we'll just check our count when we're done and make sure that we did that right. I did also look, and the space durians or space peppers actually do have 4 fruit to a plant. And I saw that at one point, and I just assumed that, you know, all the vegetables did, and of course that was a wrong assumption, because the tomatoes only have 3. Why Ilion did it that way, I don't know. I don't know, but anyway, tomatoes is what we have here. But really, for maximum efficiency, we should probably switch to durians at some point. Anyhow, let's see here. So we've got 42 veggies, and we have 22 spice. So that is perfect. Well, wait a minute. What? Yeah, 42 to 22. So we're shy 2 vegetables. We should have 44 to 22. Did I miss a plant? Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. But because there's 3, I mean, if we took this out, then we'd have more veggies than spices. Now we have just a little bit more spices than veggies. So it's close enough, you know, for the number of crop plots that we have. Okay. So let's stick all those in there, and let's just make, I think that'll probably, I don't know, make 4 or 5 cans of veggies. And then whatever's left over, if anything's left over, we'll make more seeds, and we'll continue expanding the farm. In fact, I already have more seeds right there from what I had to remove. Okay, enough of that. Now I'm making some armored window blocks in this constructor. Let's just grab what we have so far, and then we're going to come out here. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make some seats as well. Hold on a sec. Let me look at something. Okay. So, well, you know what? Actually, let's hold off on that until I figure out how much room we're actually going to need. Okay, so for the front end of this thing now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this off here. Okay, that's the end of the cockpit there. So let's take all of this stuff off too. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. The other thing I need to do is I actually need to make some hardened steel blocks, small vessel blocks. So let's see here. There's 25. Okay, let's stop that for now. And let's see, hardened steel blocks. Let's make yeah, 220 of those. We'll get some of those cooking up. It might actually be easier if we did this in space, but we won't. We'll just do it here. Okay. I don't know what this little ghost image thingy is there. I'm not sure what that is or what it represents. Okay, let's take the cockpit out. And we'll take this stuff out. But that's going to stay there. That's going to be basically like a bulkhead. We'll take that out. That can come out. Reload. Okay. So I guess we'll take these out for the moment too. Now Um, we do. We'll just keep steel blocks on the inside. So let's build an actual wall here, only because we're going to have heat coming off of those thrusters. And I guess we need more normal steel blocks too. So let's go grab some of those. We'll grab the hardened steel, and then I think I put, whoops, the normals. No, not there. Here. Normal blocks right there. Okay. Let's also take that off. Put these dudes down there. So everything on the interior we'll just use normal steel with. Okay. And then we'll do hardened steel here. Like so. And that will go there. I suppose we could probably put the symmetry plane on. But we'll just follow this same curvature. Like so. Okay. So that gives us our wall. Now let's fill this part in. That's where the thrusters were before. And then I'm thinking what we'll do is this will be a door to get into the cabin. There's not going to be a lot of room in here, so whatever seats we put in, we'll probably have to put... Well, okay, hold on a sec. Let's just go make a couple. So we know what we have to work with. So let's do that. Okay, this is all stuff that we made for the outpost. I went ahead and made an advanced constructor for the outpost as well. Okay, so seats. We want to go to here, and we want... Let's make 2 passenger seats to start with, and then we'll see where we're at after that's done. Did I... we might need more glass, so let's get up a few more of these too. Since we've got tons and tons of SAF now. Good problem to have. Okay, so maybe what we'll do instead, I'm thinking, is we'll put a seat there and a seat there. And that would give us 2 seats. Let's actually do 4. Let's do 4. Okay, so we'll get 2 more of those queued up. Which means then that we want the entryway to be probably right here, I'm thinking. Oh, that's the other thing we should do, is let's make an actual door. 2. So a small vessel, and we want a shutter door. Can we not make an armored door for a small vessel? Okay. It would appear that we can't. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. You know what? Actually, before I set these down, let's do the floor decoration. Okay, so we want, what do we want for a floor in here? Nah, I don't think I like that. That looks kind of cool. And then maybe we just do this. I wonder, is that a lighted? I think the lines on that will probably light up when the ship fires up, which could look kind of neat. Okay, for the back wall, let's put, what are our options here? What does this look like? No, that looks weird. Nope. Don't. Not going to do that. I don't know if I like that or not. What about this? We could do something like that and then make this like an access hatch of some sort. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. Looks like we also might have some more blocks that need to be upgraded. But I don't think I have the stuff in my inventory to upgrade, so I think I'll just replace them with these. The thing is, though, is I bet it needs it all the way down. If we wanted to actually do that, though. Because it does have that outer layer of hardened steel. But since this is going to be the passenger compartment, let's make it a little tougher and use the hardened steel. Okay. Let's actually put all of that back in place for a second here. Okay, so now for the seats. Oh, I was gonna paint too. So we're doing kind of a green theme here. We can make that part green. What if we do like a darker green on the floor? And on the walls, maybe? Oh, there goes the timer. I wonder if we should flip those around. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, let's make this black, and yeah, let's just make all that black. Okay. I don't know. You know what though? I don't know if I like the floor being that light green. I think we'll make that black too. Actually, wait, is that black? No, that was dark green. Yeah, let's make the floor black. There we go. We'll just make these blocks. Well, I probably shouldn't be... we need to texture those first before we paint them, don't we? So I think our overall block design is this one here. There we go. Okay, that's looking better. Now, for the seats, we will put those in. If I put those there, is that too crowded? No, I think that works. It's more room than they give you on a real plane for your legs, unless you're like in the, you know, business class or whatever. Cool. Okay, so that's going to allow us to do 4 passengers in the jet. So now the door actually needs to be probably here, I'm thinking. So I know we're going over a little bit, but I'm going to go just a little bit longer here because this is kind of a bad stopping place. So let's extend that out to there, and then we want this one in place like so. Okay. Now I think the door has to be too wide, or does it? Yeah, it has to be too wide, and we probably want to put it in two, so it's recessed a little bit. That'll give it a little more protection, and I suppose we might as well put one on both sides too. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and hit it here. So I'm going to make another door, put it on this side, and then the cockpit will probably start right here, and then we'll build it out the rest of the way from there. And that'll just make it a little longer, but I don't think it's going to make it too long. I still think it's going to look pretty good. I always kind of felt like it was actually a little stubby looking anyway. So this is gonna be good, I think, for what we want to do. But anyhoozle, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Come and hang out with us on Discord, and come and see me on a live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch. You can find the links to my Discord and my Twitch channel in the About section of my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.